Okay.
Oh my god, my armpits probably are so sweaty.
Your armpits aren't sweaty.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, have you missed us? Greetings, internet. Katie, Adam, Colbie,
Hi.
the best trio. We're here.
We're
to
here.
do another video, another couch chat.
I'm so
but
excited.
we're not drinking this time. For the sake of this one here, we're not drinking.
I'm on heavy antibiotics.
Yeah, I'm on antibiotics.
We don't want to talk about
and
it.
So we're not talking about it.
We're being courteous.
Yeah, we're being
to our
really
friends.
courteous.
They're so nice. So
It is-
good.
I don't know if you would do the same.
Oh my god. No, I would. I definitely would.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's video concept, I've been seeing this on social media and I wanted us to do it. We're gonna look at each other's dating profiles and like rate them or just discuss. Because I feel like dating profiles and like sharing them is kind of like taboo. Like people like really don't share them on social media so that like no one knows what to put in their dating profile or like, especially if it's, you know, it's all about you. So I feel like when your friends look at it, they're like, oh, Katie, this is like not, you know, a
Yeah, I
good
think that's
representation
totally
of you. So
Yeah.
it's like pretty healthy to be
You
open
could
about
give it a
it.
refresh
Yeah.
if you need to.
Yeah, and your friends can give you the tough
Yeah.
love you need.
This is constructive criticism.
It's constructive
Yeah.
criticism. So
I'm
like
so scared.
we are going to constructively critique each other's profiles. I think Adam's
Wait,
gonna
so are
be
we
pro-
only looking at Hinge?
I mean,
I feel like you should only do Hinge.
we can choose. You can choose which one.
I mean, I only have
Okay.
Hinge.
I have Hinge. I have Bumble.
I think I have
And
all
I
of
don't
them.
think I can show
I have
you.
Raya.
I have like Hinge,
Yeah.
The League, Bumble.
So I can only do Hinge.
So we'll do Hinge, just for the sake of this video. But also, we have some questions you guys submitted over on Instagram that we're going to answer too.
Ooh.
So it's going to be an extra fun video,
Saucy.
guys. If you wanted to hear about dating in New York City, you came to the right place. Okay, so
I just
here...
like literally took a deep breath. Like I'm ready. I'm
I'm
ready
so
for
excited.
this.
Okay, so
Okay.
here you go.
So I'll hold it for both of us and then we'll spin
Okay.
them.
And I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see what they're seeing.
Okay, your
Okay, so-
ideal first date is a martini and pizza.
Used only by emojis, so we have no words here. Okay.
I keep it concise.
That's okay. The first picture we can't see your eyes, which I'm a little...
That's the point. So like you have to
Oh,
scroll.
so it's like mystery?
You
Yeah.
have to keep going.
Everything's so...
Oh, there I am.
Colbie, you made it!
Wow.
I'm
Katie, you're 5'5".
5'5".
I did not know
I was
that.
expecting you to be way
I
taller.
thought you were like 5'7".
Everyone always thinks I'm taller than 5'5", but I'm not.
Wait, you don't have like any info.
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
like, I'm trying to spell it.
What info do you need that I don't have kids?
You never
Doesn't
know.
have kids.
I don't have that.
All I put on there is
I
that
don't know
drink.
what else is.
I think mine
I
might
don't
be the
know
same,
what's on
honestly, so...
Oh my god, wait, there I am again.
What the fuck is Colbie all over this Hinge profile and I'm nowhere to be found?
Adam, because I didn't want to put you in pictures because I don't want them to think that you're my boyfriend.
They're not going to. Beautiful, you look good there, white teeth, shiny.
Shine.
My shiny teeth.
And you're
me.
like so happy looking.
My simple
Clearly
blushes.
have friends, like to
Yeah,
go
that-
out,
that's a
have a
good
good
one.
time.
Yeah, Julia would hate this, but
Julia looks fine.
Yeah,
she
what?
doesn't have her face scar.
Well, she had to crop.
I
Shay
didn't
would
wanna-
love this picture. She looks so tan.
I know, Shay looks
And
really-
Colbie definitely likes this
She
picture. You
looks
look like a
so
model.
tan.
I look gorgeous.
Yeah, you do.
My
look gorgeous.
eyebrows look nice.
Colbie, I'm sorry that in this photo of you, your face isn't in it.
I know, that is one of the most
Oh, this one.
like posted photos, and there's just my face is a Tito's bottle, but it's fine. And my chest looks very flat, but it's fine.
Well, comparatively to Katy's, all over the bar. Continue down. My simple pleasure is going to bed without setting in a lamp.
I took that photo, I think, of you.
Yeah, you did. They'll look back at it in the museum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Katy, I feel like there's so many good pictures of you. I feel like I actually don't like this one.
People, no, but guys always swipe on
I mean,
that one.
you always look beautiful to me, but I just
Yeah.
think like you
I can
look,
do better.
You look sleepy. Like your eyes are.
I thought I looked sexy.
Yeah,
That was my sexy
it's
look.
sensual.
But do I look sleepy instead of sexy?
You look a little sleepy.
I thought it was like kind of like
I mean,
a-
you look beautiful as always, but you look a little sleepy,
Oh.
and I just think there's so many beautiful pictures
Okay.
of you. You
Worst
like art,
idea you
culture.
ever had going blonde.
That was your worst idea ever.
pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh my god.
Wait, you put a cheese board on here?
You didn't know? I think I talked about this in the last video. I have my charcuterie on the last.
she did.
I actually got a really rude comment once on
Saying
that.
what?
Someone said there's too much cheese, and I'm like, well, I didn't ask for your opinion.
They don't know anything.
Wow.
Sir.
That is a
They
really
clearly have never
beautiful
got a good
photo.
cheese board.
Is
because
there-
This is phenomenal.
And those figs look really good.
Right? They look juicy.
Yeah.
It's literally the one for Emily's birthday last year.
Yeah, my figs bring all the boys to the yard.
Okay, I would rate this profile a 7.3 out of 10.
Okay. Because I have to,
Just kidding.
because I have to change that picture because I look sleepy.
Okay, yeah, so I want a different picture there, and
Okay.
I would also like a different picture here.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like that?
I just can't see your face.
Yeah, I don't love it. Emily's the focal point.
Yeah.
That's so true. Emily looks really good in that. She should put that on her profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give it to her.
But
okay.
I definitely like another one with your friends, but
Okay.
maybe not one where
So
like.
we should take one tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. It all
Alright.
more fits.
Yes.
Straight in, just my dream.
I think you need to like X that immediately.
This guy?
Yeah.
Where does he work?
Alright,
Costa
can you,
Rica.
6 foot?
Can you like him?
Oh yeah, I can.
Can I super like him?
No, honey.
That's a
Don't do it.
shoddy.
Next profile.
Sorry.
Come on.
Yeah.
I love
Adam
it.
carried
Adam's getting
away.
lost.
I just love straight
Adam
hinge.
loves
I
straight
get lost in
hinge.
straight hinge. Colby's hinge is my favorite because Colby literally likes no one, and all of them are so hot.
Colbie.
My girl with the TikTok trends.
You
Yeah.
got those
The
biker
mirror.
shorts in there.
Okay,
I
first
do.
of all,
Wow.
phenomenal first pick. because
Shows that
you
you're
look like a
flexible.
baddie.
Thank
Absolute
you.
baddie.
I'm flexible.
Yeah, you can get your leg up there.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
For
Never
sure.
have I ever
Eating ketchup.
eaten ketchup.
You're
Colbie.
a dirty liar.
I'm literally not.
Colbie, we went to a hot dog truck today in Soho,
Yeah.
and Colbie got a look. The
hot
guy called it a serial
No,
killer.
I said that
But
when
he-
I ordered it, and then then
he
did
said-
call
He
it
goes
that.
serial killer hot dog because she has a fear of condiments.
Yeah,
Wait.
I ate everything plain.
How did I not know this about
She's
you? You
literally-
don't like condiments?
She's
No.
afraid of condiments.
I
She
have
has
like a fear.
Cool, what?
Fear of
Yeah.
condiments.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
Never
That's
have I
okay. You
ever.
took that.
I got so much ketchup on my hot dog. It
Oh my
was-
god, I took that picture.
You did.
You look insane. You literally look like a Kardashian.
Never have I ever.
I took that running canyon.
Yeah, you did.
Look at those abs popping. Okay,
yeah, you look
queen.
insane. That I had to take like 400 takes.
Yeah,
of
and that was like the third photo.
But it looks like you just
I made-
were like, oh hey. didn't
Yeah,
see
I
it.
made Adam take so many pictures, and I
literally was like
looking at them.
100. Is this
No.
how do these look? Colby's
Yeah.
like, no, more.
No, but that
At
was
least
probably
seven
like the
photos.
fourth
And that was
picture.
like literally the
Yeah.
third picture I took.
Colbie doesn't have that much information
Yeah, I
either.
get. Well,
Yeah, you're
so
right, you're right.
but
I was
mine I
judgmental.
knew swiped, so it didn't.
Because
But
East,
your
East Village
East
yeah,
is
Village
your
is
neighborhood is
longer.
shorter.
Okay, so she works in influencer marketing. Ow, ow. Elon University, Swamptown, Massachusetts. Then we got the legs for
Legs are very
miles.
Colby, you look like a straight up model in every picture. I
It's
can't handle
like
it.
Oh my god. Thank
I want to
you.
swipe. on
I'm
your
looking
page.
for someone who likes tequila.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I like tequila.
Okay, want to go out?
Oh my god.
When you can.
Oh my god, I made it! There's
You did.
tea!
All right. Shay is on all of our profiles. Does she
Yeah.
know this? She's in every
She'd be
single
so
one.
flattered.
Our friend Shay. A life goal of mine: go on Family Feud. Okay.
People write me back to that.
I
all
feel like
the time.
you guys
Really?
would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I took this one.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, rooftop.
Yep.
You look
Not
so
those
That
abs
photo
popping
could be
behind
like replaced, but I don't know. What to put there.
I don't know about this one.
I like that one. What I do think you should do though is separate all of the solos
I
in a
know.
row.
Yeah, it's
I
like
should.
There's 3 solos in a row.
Yeah.
I think that you could.
I need to bring a friend up.
You should put a friend here.
Okay.
I think she should put a friend after the second one.
Right. So the hydrangea photo is
Yeah.
the third one.
Yeah.
Oh, after the second one.
Right here.
Or instead
I think
of
there
the
should be a.
second
Okay.
the-
friends.
this one needs to stay because.
I think you should go here.
Okay.
Friends
so
should go
third
there
one.
because it looks
Which
like you're a little
photo?
self-centered here.
It's like me.
I
me,
know this
me.
profile is about you, but
Yeah.
it's like a little too about you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like your modeling portfolio.
It literally is like hire me, IMG models.
Yeah.
So is your glass
People
half empty?
always like this picture, Katie.
I mean, it's a
Well,
really
you look really pretty.
You look rich,
Yeah.
rich.
Thank you.
Restoration Harbor
Rich,
rooftop.
rich.
You guys have to go to Restoration Hardware
Oh my God.
rooftop when you're here if you ever visit.
Yeah,
Adam's
it's so
never been. I
pretty.
can't believe
Someone
it.
Yeah, we
will,
need to go
Someone
back.
come,
I'm so sad.
visit, and so we can go to Restoration Harbor rooftop
Please.
together.
Yes.
I think you should get rid of this last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Get rid
I
of the
think
last
you need
one.
another one with like
Go to my
a lot of
Instagram.
friends.
You should put.
Yeah,
all right, so
yeah,
put that
yeah.
one there.
Or this one that I took of you and Shay.
Nah, that one. Oh no, but then you're in there twice. I mean, that would be good for you. But
I want to be in there twice.
put the one of you and Meg on there, and then you're great.
Okay.
Wow, we should like help everybody out there. If you,
Yeah.
If you need.
I
Us to
could. I think
critique
I
your
could
profile.
like redo people's.
I should start a business doing that. I feel like I'd be really good at it. If
Yeah.
anybody's trying to get their hinge
We can
profile
do
done,
consulting.
we could.
Yeah, we
can
can
do
do
hinge consulting.
dating profile
Wait,
consulting.
can you go back to her profile? I want to make sure we got all the.
We've been around the block.
We crossed
on
all our
Hinge,
T's,
so-
dotted all our
Alright.
I's here.
424 notifications will we
On Hinge,
on
I
Hinge.
never go.
Can you relax?
honestly, all of your prompts. I think like short and to the point prompts are the best.
Yeah.
Like
We're
if
gonna
it's
hate
a
my prompts
novel.
I'm not gonna sit there and read.
My prompts are funny though.
I'm excited
Alright,
to
can we see yours?
Yeah, we can go to mine.
Wait, what's the rating for Colbie's? You said 7.3 for mine.
I'll give her a 7.31.
Okay.
What?
Go to view.
Oh,
my.
Okay.
Whoa, I almost just deleted your whole thing. Okay, first one. You got the shoes. You got the wrist gain.
We got the
Nice.
kiss shirt.
How my mother would describe me. Less hot than her, but on an upward trajectory. What?
Yeah.
Is that not good?
I mean, I guess it's funny.
That's
I just,
funny.
Like,
My mom's super hot, and she would totally say that.
yeah, but you need like a photo with your mom below that
Oh.
for it to like make sense.
Damn, I'm already not doing well. Wait, I get so many replies to that.
Oh,
though.
really? Well, maybe it's
Yeah.
good for your audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gays.
Second, we got this. I took this picture.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, no, I didn't take this picture. I was just
literally abs galore.
You
Yeah,
guys
I love
look
that
hot
picture.
there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's like, this could be you. Oh, Rich Dad Summer.
Well, it's just from my Instagram, so it had the caption on it.
Yours doesn't swipe either.
No.
No.
So why did you give me a hard time for not having more information
know.
when you don't have any more
I
information?
works at
know?
software sales.
University of Maryland, College Park.
You're from New York, New York?
Oh,
Huh.
is that what that means?
Yep.
Yes!
Oh, I just thought that's where you live.
You just looked at both of ours and saw that mine said Massachusetts and hers said Maryland, and you're like,
But I hate Maryland. I don't want anybody to know.
I think that you have New York on here on purpose.
yeah,
Oh, look.
I want people to think I'm a city kid.
You have so many friends.
yeah.
Yeah, it shows all my
You
friends.
went to college.
You went to college.
I was a big college boy.
A frat star,
Oh,
some
yeah.
may say.
She's a runner. She's
Cute
a
man.
frat star.
Okay. On a Saturday at 2 a.m., you can find me asking my local halal man, cart man, to squirt red sauce down my throat. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Wait, that's
was
kind of
you,
sexual.
But
Yeah, I always
that's
get
nice.
really. Well, I should probably delete that one. I always get really crazy
Raunchy.
replies to that. They're like,
Yeah.
"What about white sauce?" I'm like,
Ew! Oh my god, Adam.
Well, because at halal carts they have white and red
I think I'm gonna.
sauce.
I
I've
think I'm
never
gonna be
had
sick.
that.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
All right, I'm getting like a 1 out of 10 on my dating profile.
Okay, so the next, this is hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me and Pace.
I love that.
I love Pace.
Believe it or not, I collect straight men to fight for me when I get shoved the biggest guy in the bar for no reason drunk. See pics for said collection. Okay.
I don't think that's.
Wait, I need to read this multiple times to understand it. You collect straight men to fight for you.
Like-
when you get the shove the biggest guy in. Oh, you shove
Yeah.
the guy. I thought you were calling yourself the biggest guy in the
No,
bar.
no. Like in college, I would
Okay,
always get
yes,
so drunk, and
yes.
I still do at bars, and then I would shove people
Yes.
who touched me.
Yes.
And then I can't fight them, so obviously I get all my straight guys like Alex
Cool,
and
you
Harris
made
and
it.
all
You
them
did.
to fight for me.
Okay, I get this. I understand now.
It just shows that I have like friends, you know?
Okay.
I think that's my favorite picture on your whole thing.
Daddy, are you serious?
Yeah, I think you look like so good.
Yeah, you look like really buff.
Yeah, you look
put
really
together.
I am buff and put together.
You look
Yeah.
Thank you.
like
So it's an accurate
So it makes sense.
representation.
I think you should move that up. It's like
Okay,
way
we'll
too
move
good
that
to
up.
be the last photo.
Yeah.
But I also do think like, what are people's opinions on having the Instagram on?
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
Like, do people put their Instagram on their Hinge? I don't do it just
I-
I probably should take it off because then that gives somebody the opportunity to ask
Like-
for your Instagram if they want to see. I am
are ripped.
such a daddy.
Those shirtless
Like,
photos.
I-
There's no shortage.
Adam Harrison in thirst traps.
There is no shortage of shirtless photos.
there is no, yeah, it's really, it leaves very little to the imagination.
Hey, but it lets people know that I like fitness.
Yeah.
I like working out.
Shows what's
Yeah, I
important
feel like-
to
Yeah,
you, even
I care
though
about my body a
without,
lot.
without saying it.
Yes,
Exactly.
It
So I really
implies a lot.
Tell me you're fit without
Telling me you're fit. I'll
Shirtless
go first.
photo. I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Thirst traps.
17 shirtless photos on your Hinge.
Also, I feel like my prompts are
Yeah.
like so my humor. Like, I think they're so funny when I'm reading them. If I was reading it to you guys in my voice, you would be like, oh,
yeah,
that's
maybe
kind
you
of
should
funny.
have introduced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the person reading the
Is
Yeah,
book
you're right.
isn't- if
Wait,
you're
what
not reading
What
it
if
to them.
Hinge had a feature where you could read and
You
someone
know
could
what?
click
Yeah.
and
People,
hear it
I
in your
think
Well,
voice?
I
Yeah.
feel like hearing somebody's voice
I need to hear
is
somebody's
like
voice.
so shocking sometimes. Like
Yeah,
you kind of
Katy.
create a narrative in
Yeah,
your
that's
head or like a voice in your head when you read what they're saying or like
Yeah.
imagine what they would sound like. And sometimes it just does not match up at all.
And
Like
if it
your
doesn't match up, then you're
expectations.
like, oh my
Wow.
god, what the hell
Yeah.
is going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That's one thing you can't tell from photos, like
Katy
whatsoever.
has good experience with
I
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Katy.
I feel
I
like
forgot.
such. Okay, that's a story for another time.
All right,
Okay.
Adam, you honestly got like,
You need someone. I'm just not funny. I don't.
Yeah.
Think. I don't think I.
I
could.
think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious.
Okay.
they're like abs and Cartier. Sign me up.
No, but it shows that you have like banter.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think I have really
You
good
have
banter.
you have great banter. You have good chat.
Yeah.
Good chat.
I feel like people always ask me to reply to people for them on dating apps because
Yeah.
it's like I look at it
Adam
and I'm
actually
like,
really
oh my god, this is
knows
so funny.
like
I know
what
how to
to
flirt.
You're very articulate.
I know how to
flirting.
flirt. Yes.
Well, great. You need so you.
I don't know how to
hire-
date, but I know actually I'm a pretty good dater too, but I hate dating. But
Yeah.
I definitely know how to banter.
You definitely know how to banter.
Agree.
Adam's available for hire if you want to.
Available for hire.
If you need assistance with banter,
Banter.
consulting.
Rating
I think
agent
we
profiles.
have to do it together though, because you might get like a little
Over
out
like,
of hand.
You're right.
Sometimes he can take it a little too
the
far.
three of us collectively, it's
Can
like
make
checks
you
and
a
balances.
great hinge profile.
It's checks and balances
A
because
great
we each are good at
conversations.
different things. You know.
Yeah.
What am I good at?
You're good at like.
You're good at showcasing like your interests and hobbies
Yeah.
and like things that are deeper than just like abs.
Yeah, I don't have a
You know?
bikini pic on my profile. I used to have one on there.
I don't have a bikini pic on mine either.
I know, but a lot of people do.
I like don't
Booty
even have
pics.
a bikini pic that I would like want to feature. I don't think.
I feel like it's totally fine to put a bikini pic on your profile, but if the guy likes the bikini pic, that just says
I want to.
Yeah, that definitely says
I think that
I'm in it to hook up
that
with you.
tells
Yeah.
you what you need to
Yeah.
know, which is kind of honestly like maybe I should put one on there just to weed out
You should.
the ones
Then
that
you
just
weed 'em
want
out.
to
Yeah.
hook up.
Honestly,
That's
usually
true.
like guys will like I can tell when they just want to hook up with me because they'll usually like one of these like that
One of them,
one,
yeah.
Or
Isn't it interesting? It
That's
like really does. Cause like out of all the ones to pick, like if you pick the one where they're like basically naked, that just like
and even when I'm scrolling
Sends a
through
message.
when I'm scrolling through people's stuff, I'm like, oh, shirtless picture. I'm gonna go like the one where they have clothes on.
Yeah. me
like
too.
I like the most
Yeah.
wholesome one.
Yeah.
Like if they have one with their mom.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
like
a sucker for a
Like,
photo
check.
like with grandma.
We have Babe Rose in our hands right now.
Mine's not on.
Had to grab some reinforcements. Adam's on antibiotics. We're really sorry, Adam. This is so rude
This
of
is
us.
like super
Cry.
sweet.
It is. It's really interesting. I have never tried this
That's
I
before.
like the I like the branding a lot though.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's like tie dye.
It's
really cool.
the fat Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
It's the fat Jewish.
The
Oh, it's not Jewish.
the
That's
meme guy.
Oh.
He started this.
We went to that like Diplo thing for it.
Regarding casual sex, how to deal with a guy who only wants you over at his apartment and not go on dates.
Oh.
Don't talk to him.
Yeah, well, depending
Unless
on
he's
what you
really
want.
nice. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you went into it looking for casual sex and not going on a date, then
Yeah, then like
that's
when
what
you're
you
like-
signed up for.
Yeah, but if it's a guy that you
But-
think you might really like, or it's a guy you're very interested in, then you definitely should just like pass. Like,
Yeah, because I always think that eventually he'll like come around. Like if I sleep with him enough times, then eventually he's gonna be like, maybe I'll progress to the next stage and take her on a date. And but you can't have that thinking because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, at that point,
once
once the
you're
guy-
like already in that bucket of like, okay,
There's
yeah,
buckets. There's
once a guy
buckets.
puts you in the
This
hookup
is-
bucket,
yeah.
you're there forever.
You're there.
You know,
You're
and
there
you
to
can't
stay.
move into the dating bucket. There's
Yeah.
no like
You-
in between.
There's very like few times
Yeah.
that it occurs
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah.
Make-
somehow make the
make
leap,
the shift.
make the shift, but you can't. Yeah, you can't base it.
Yeah,
on
so
I
if
don't
he just
think-
wants to hook up with you, then like
Yeah.
if that's what you're into, then you should go do it. If you think you might like him more than that, then I would just like pivot and be like, oh no, but if you ever want to like go to dinner or go to drink or something, let me know.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
so
leave
much-
it at that. Put the
But
ball in their court.
it's so much easier said than done though. Like
Oh my
it
God, so much
sucks.
easier,
Like
you're
it sounds so
Yeah.
simple. Like just stop seeing him. But like
Yeah.
if you got your hopes up and you have like developed some sort of feelings for them, it's so hard. But you have to know that like if it's going to ultimately make you sad when you're not getting what you wanted, like
Mhm.
it's worth just walking away. I think. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
know what's
100%.
best for you. Know what you
There's
see
a lot
for
of
yourself.
fish in the sea.
So many
So,
fish in the sea.
One
the sea's
guy
huge.
that you think is super cute that only wants to have you over to his apartment, there's gonna be 5 other guys that want to take you on a date.
that are just as attractive,
Yeah, exactly.
but have broader interests with you besides
Exactly.
sexual things.
How hard is it to meet a good guy out, or do you find yourself only dating guys through apps?
Oh my god, I don't find myself dating anyone ever. No.
I mean, I will say
well,
the
I
same,
just
like,
struggle with that in
You're
general.
so picky though. You're
I
so
know.
You're
picky,
extremely picky.
which is
No,
good.
but like dating apps, I get exhausted like talking on them. I'm like, I don't want to have to like manage a conversation
pen
with
pal.
somebody all day.
Yeah.
I am definitely more so like, all right, ask me to go get a drink and then we can talk. Like, I don't want to talk on.
My favorite thing is mutual friends.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
And
that is like
as-
the most ideal situation.
Yeah.
As we've been here longer, it's been happening more. Like when we first got here, I feel like it was hard to like meet people through mutual friends. But now that like we're meeting people's coworkers and like people go to college with like other people from other colleges and like whatever.
Yeah.
Because at first we were kind of like with the people we went to school with, and that was like kind of it. So the pool was kind of exhausted. It's now getting bigger. I think meeting people out typically, in my experience, only really leads to like a hookup, and then that's it.
100%.
Yeah.
You're not gonna meet
But that's
the
just
guy
me,
that
I
you're
don't
gonna go
know.
on dates with realistically at like a bar in a basement.
Yeah,
too.
it's also
Like, that's
probably
very
not going to be
theatrical.
like, okay, like I'll give you my number and maybe
Yeah.
we can do something again sometime.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's just not very
I just
likely.
think that's
He'll probably go
yeah.
find another girl in the bar.
That'll go home with them.
It's just like that's a very
Yeah.
romanticized way to look at it. Just, oh, I'm gonna meet somebody in like a bar
Yeah.
or a club or whatever. Like you're probably not. So I
I
think
mean,
the apps
right.
are the easiest way to go because everybody's on the app. So
and
it's
they're
a
on
good
the
way to
same
meet people.
page, kind of. Like
Yeah.
if they made a profile, that means
There's
there's
some intention there.
there's
Yeah.
some like it
Yeah.
could be maybe not what you're exactly looking for
Yeah.
intention, but like they
Yeah.
went through the effort of doing
Yeah,
that.
but I think like friend for friend, if you go to a party and you meet somebody's friends,
Oh,
like,
then
that's a
it's
good way to
then
meet
it's
people.
fully. I
Yeah.
think that's my favorite thing, because even if you just meet someone like on a rooftop or wherever, like at a party, then later on, even if you don't like hit it off like in terms of like planning a date in that moment, you can like DM them later and be like, hey, it was great seeing you. It's not
Right.
as
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
because like you have mutual friends.
Yeah, exactly.
I've so done that before,
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
but
How do you keep the conversation going? Doesn't it get tedious?
like on a dating app or
Yeah,
dating app?
I think like on a dating app.
On a dating app, I do find it tedious,
Yeah.
and I just stop.
You should always push
I
for
would
a date.
retire.
Like,
Make a
if-
plan,
If
make
the
a plan.
conversation is too long at that point and they're still not asking you on a date, then it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, endless banter is not fun. Like,
Can I
Yeah.
say something though?
Makes no sense.
yes.
So I was like, last week, was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like cut to the chase, like no banter, nothing, just like let's
Yeah.
make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as though that was kind of not so great because I
need the initial
wish that I
call.
had a little bit of like banter with this guy to know that he wasn't for me, you know? Like we didn't like
Yeah.
speak at all, and I think sometimes like you can kind of tell if the person is like for you or not
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
after like a few simple questions. And I think if I had spoken to him a bit longer, I think there's a fine line. It's like
Yeah.
maybe like a few little back and forths, and then you push for the plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe not
because
immediately.
it's not like I need to tell you about what I do for work, where I grew up, like
Because
all this
save
stuff.
that for a date.
That's like not happening.
But
on
have some
a
fun
dating app,
banter
but
and like make
be
some
like,
jokes.
oh,
with
how's
each other.
your week going? And then it could be like, all right, like if you find a night that you're free, or like next week.
I think the banter at the beginning
Whatever.
is very important because you want to
It
know
is
like
important.
basic things about them, but don't
Right.
get too in depth. Like if it's like you guys are talking every 5 seconds on a dating app, then it's like that should be done in a
Then
date.
you'll have nothing
Right.
to
Yeah,
talk
then you'll have
about
nothing to talk
on
about
the
a date.
date.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to have fun and learn about each other. And
Yeah,
stuff
because
like
it's
that.
not like you can just like build off of things you already know about somebody, because they also probably won't remember, but you don't want to have the same conversation that you already had on
Mhm.
the app thing
Yeah,
out there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's a sweet spot
Yeah.
you need to find.
Yeah, like you should
Right.
definitely banter for like 1 to 2 days, and then see if,
If
it pivots
he's
into
not
a date.
asking you out, then just
Yeah.
stop responding.
Also, I
Or
always,
you can ask them
yeah.
out.
You
I
could
do
ask, you
that.
could ask them out, and I also always say like match their energy. Like if they're replying
Yeah.
to you once every couple hours, reply to them once every couple hours.
Yeah.
If you're the person that's replying to them like 5 seconds after they reply to you, and they took 3 hours to respond, then you're not like leaving any
Yeah.
hunt. You know, you want to match the person's
Yeah.
energy. And
I
you gotta
totally
that.
do that.
The chase is the
I'm
best
just
part.
like I feel like I'm not gonna remember in a few hours.
No, I
just
always
fun.
match person's energy. I'm like, I'm not gonna put more.
Oh,
into
I
this
like
than
don't
they
respond
are.
for like 4 days, then I'm like, haha, I never checked this.
What's your biggest red flag on a guy's profile?
Definitely.
Carrying a fish.
Mine is definitely a guy that doesn't have photos with his friends. Like if
Yeah.
somebody is like fully just photos of them, like not even one photo with a friend or like somebody else, that is like an immediate no way.
Yeah, you need people who clearly have friends, clearly like doing
Yeah.
things, and match
Yeah.
your vibe and your
Yeah.
energy.
I agree with those two. I also think like so some people have like biggest pet peeves on their profile,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like a laundry list of things that they're like picky about.
Yeah,
And I'm like, dude, like this isn't like a venting sesh.
right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like-
you saying that just reminded me. Sorry, I interrupted.
No,
you.
that was my thought. I
Oh.
just feel like if a guy's like has like a million pet peeves on his profile, I'm like, okay, I feel like
You're like, you're high maintenance.
everything I'm gonna do is gonna piss you
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
slow walkers, like loud chewers, all these things. Like not that I do any
You're
of those
like,
things,
okay,
but I'm like,
check.
but I'm
check.
like,
Like,
this is your dating profile,
Sometimes
not your
I
like.
might be loud, sure.
But like not your like let's complain, let's like vent. Like
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't like that question that prompts.
Yeah.
I think red flags for guys are mirror pics. If a guy's a mirror pic, I think that's just like
Another one
At the
is
gym.
when
Oh god.
on their responses they just do a period. They don't write anything. I never
Oh,
liked
that's-
somebody that
It's
doesn't
like have some
answer.
personality. Like,
Worst idea I ever had.
Making a
Signing up
Hinge.
for Hinge.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
stupid. It's
Like,
like, come on, be more creative.
You know what? That one really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, worst idea I've ever had, making a Hinge. Or like, when they're like, there's a
It's like, well, here you are.
Well,
so.
right, here you are, like, just like everybody else, like what
Yeah.
you're saying. But also there's one prompt where it's like one day we'll tell people, like, we won't tell people we met on Hinge or something.
Yeah.
It's like how, I don't know what the prompt is, but
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about? Where it's
Yeah.
like, we'll like tell people we met at the grocery store or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
are
But
you that
nowadays,
ashamed of meeting on a date?
I actually feel like nowadays so many people meet on dating
So
apps
many
and start
people
being on
meet
dating apps,
people.
and it's like so normal.
like, don't have
Yeah.
shame in it.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
like,
think I think there maybe was shame in it a while ago, but now
like
everyone's on dating
Match.com
apps.
maybe,
Yeah.
but like now,
Like
Yeah,
the
100%.
like the early days. Now
Yeah.
every single person is on a dating app.
especially
Like,
in big cities, it's like
it's crazy.
a thing. It's really a thing.
it's not
to me.
embarrassing or shameful.
No, it shows that you are like, if anything, it shows that you're like driven to find.
And you're
some
like
other substance.
outgoing and
Yeah.
just whatever.
You are, yes.
Yeah, I
exactly.
think like good prompts, good pictures, pictures with your friends.
Yeah.
Like anything that shows you have a personality and a life.
Like you can have one shirtless photo.
Yeah, like your dating profile is like your resume for meeting somebody. Yeah, the shirtless photo is important. I mean, you saw my Hinge profile.
I
it's
think
like
one shirtless
abs,
photo
abs,
is like
abs.
Adam, would
kind
you
of
date
important.
someone without abs?
Of course.
Okay. You like a dad bod?
No.
I love dad bod.
I
I,
don't-
really
I don't love
enjoy
it.
abs.
Because I care so much about fitness that it's really important that
Me
my
too.
significant other
Okay.
cares about fitness as
So you don't
well.
have to have abs, but they need to be fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not they don't even need like if they they need. I was about to argue it and then I was like, no, they need to be fit.
I like definitely need to be with
Because,
somebody
like,
who's fit.
I keep myself
I can
on,
do
so
that.
I
It
feel
would
like-
motivate me to work out more
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Being
Okay.
with somebody that I'm like, oh my god.
because that just shows
Like,
so much
his
into their
body.
lifestyle.
That's
like
true.
working out, eating healthy.
And it shows that you,
Yeah.
that you care for
Yeah, exactly. If you care about your body,
Yourself.
that's a very attractive quality to me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
the only thing that's important. Obviously.
Obviously, Adam has a long list of things that are important.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Where
things.
did you go to school? What is your job?
Where
Are you nice
How
to
many
me?
digits are in your bank account? Do
Don't
you work
lie.
at Goldman Sachs?
Don't lie to the people.
I
They're
would
nice.
never lie to the people.
He would never lie to you guys. Yeah, okay.
How many people do you date at once? At what number of dates do you start only dating one? I think after you date a guy like 3 or 4 times.
I have a roster.
Yeah, you
I
should always have
struggle.
options.
I struggle with that.
Because if
I-
you only have one, I get it's like a lot to keep track of. I mean, you don't have to be going on dates with all these people.
Yeah.
But people
Yeah.
that you're like in your peripheral that you're speaking to
Yeah.
on some level, because then your heart doesn't get as broken
Right.
Yeah.
if you
If
get
you're
I
only seeing one
prefer-
guy, you're just gonna romanticize it so
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
and really
hype
like,
it up,
like that.
put it
That's
out
and
what
then-
I need to get better about, like having
Have a roster.
Yeah.
I like to like talk to a bunch of people, but like I wouldn't actually go on like a bunch of
No,
dates.
you
to
don't
meet
have
with
to.
someone.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to at all. I think you
Yeah.
should just have some like a few people in your like either that you're talking to on
Yeah.
a dating app
Right.
or in your Instagram DMs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you should definitely talk to multiple
Texting.
guys at once because you also
Yeah.
want to see what you like and
Right.
what you dislike, and maybe
Right.
like one guy has a lot of qualities you like and one guy has a lot of
Yeah,
qualities.
shows
But
you
it's
what
like if
you
I go on
Yeah.
a date with somebody and I'm like, okay, I like him, I would like to pursue that, then I don't need to go on a date with somebody else.
No, but
it's
you-
more so how
Once
I
you figure that out,
Yeah.
then
Right.
then you can
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
anyway,
how many dates? How many?
yeah. So the second part of the question, at what number
Oh.
of dates? I think after date 4.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's safe to say.
Right?
After 4 dates.
Yeah, I think after 4 dates. is
After
pretty
4
good.
dates, you know.
After 4 dates, you kind of either know, okay, I want to keep seeing this person, or oh, I want to put them in the bucket of maybe just like a hookup or something.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you have to be the
The
uncomfortable
bucket system.
bearer of
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah.
But also the other
Katy and I are
thing
great
is,
at that.
even
We're
if
great.
I'm like not actively like seeking going out on dates with somebody, it's not like holding me back.
Right. Yeah. yeah.
Like I would rather like know that I had that person or whatever that I was interested in, but if I met somebody like out at a bar that I like wanted to make out with, I would still do that.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I love a good DFMO.
So after 4 dates and keep a roster.
Yep.
That's
This is the summer of the DFMO.
Yeah, this
hot
hot,
girl
summer.
summer, baby.
Dance floor makeout, baby.
Hot
Yeah.
girl
Although honestly,
summer.
I don't know how I feel about dance floor makeouts.
I've never. What's that?
It's only okay when I do it.
Dance floor makeouts.
Well, when I see other people doing it, I cringe.
Yeah, but
I
when
just
I'm
am
doing
like,
it-
I'm so judgy when I see people making out on the
No,
dance floor. I'm
same.
like,
I don't
I'm like,
make
this is
out.
not
I wouldn't make
your
out. I would
bedroom at all.
kiss. I would.
Oh, I
No,
definitely
Kathy, you
made
would.
out.
I mean, it depends like what scale.
No, I'd
it's
find
on.
a wall. I'd find a wall.
Yeah, like I don't want to make out in the
Like in
middle
the
of a
middle.
No, I would
mosh
find-
and
I would
be like
find
getting knocked around.
Absolutely.
Like,
I would find
that
I would-
sounds horrible. I'd probably puke.
I would find a wall. Bids are too
Yeah, we've
short.
been very
Ooh,
chatty.
okay, Katie. This actually goes into a different one that we have to deal with. The best way to tell someone you're dating you don't want to continue seeing them. This is so hard.
Adam coached me through my last one.
I did. I had to write
I feel like we
response.
kind of covered off on this in the last video.
Oh,
So
we did?
I'm not going to speak
Oh.
on this matter.
Well, we
Oh,
talked
did
about we talked about like ghosting, I think, but like have you
Yeah,
ever ghosted
in
someone?
that sense. Well,
Yeah.
that's why
So
I'm not going to speak on it.
I think
Because
it's gonna say
I
don't
avoid
ghost anyone.
uncomfortable conversations at all costs, so I just kind of like stop responding.
I think that ghosting people is just putting negative energy out
Yeah,
into
it
the
is,
world,
it
and you
is.
should like
It's bad.
you should practice saying no to people.
Practice
I'm so bad at it.
It's really uncomfortable. It's never gonna get
Because
better.
you never want to let somebody down, and
But I
especially,
also
like,
then get scared that I'm like setting these expectations in my head for what they want, and then they're gonna get like
Yeah.
offended that I'm
They do.
like,
I mean, guys
yeah.
will get
They
offended.
will get offended,
My
yeah.
the guy that I sent the most recent like where I see us more as friends or like something like letting them down easy.
yeah,
He didn't respond, and I'm like, okay, that kind of tells me all I need to know about
Yeah.
you. Like
Yeah.
if you're, I've gotten the text like I've gotten people telling me like, okay, I don't see this going anywhere. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not ready to move on from my ex-girlfriend or something like that. And I've always been like, thank you for letting me know.
yeah.
Like it's good to know sooner rather than
Yeah.
later before I visualize our lives together in our monogrammed towels
Yeah.
one day.
You
So
should
like,
always
it's the
be
worst.
honest.
And
that
they-
is literally the worst
it is
when you
the
start
worst.
seeing that in your head, because
You
then I just am like, this is not gonna go well.
Right,
Just
and
be
then-
honest with the person and be straight up, and if you're not into it, then you need to say that, because otherwise you're getting people's hopes up.
but how do we
and-
say it? How do you say it?
So how do you say it?
Adam gave me a great.
I
Yeah.
think I said to you, I was like, literally just tell him I had fun on these dates, which at some point you did, but like maybe they're just not the right person for you. Just say like, I had a lot of fun, but I don't really see us going any like this being right for me romantically. Like, hopefully I'll see you around in the city,
Right,
or maybe
right.
I'll see you around in the city or something. Hey, I had fun. I don't think I'm interested. Thank you for the fun date. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll see you around, or
I
maybe
mean,
I'll see you
I
around.
sometimes
Yeah.
feel this guilt because, especially if the guy is like paying for the dates.
Right, then it's like I'm
That's why if
using
you don't see it going anywhere, you should always offer a split. You should be insistent. If you don't want to go on like a date,
Well, no, but-
you should be like, take my credit card.
What if I don't know at that point?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I,
fair. I'm saying only if you know on the first date.
I guess sometimes you know by the check, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes I'm like, am I just being too?
I think a guy should always pay on the first date.
I've discussed this on the channel. I think they should pay if they picked all the stuff.
I
If
agree.
they picked the place, the time, everything.
I think
I
if
agree.
they
They should
ask,
pay.
if he asks me out, like he's paying.
Right, but
Yeah.
I mean, and I even said like on a past video, like if I was to be like, come meet me at this bar, I wouldn't feel weird buying them a drink.
Oh yeah, no.
If
No,
I
100%.
plan, like I feel like that's just how it goes,
Right.
Or how it like.
I mean, you
Yeah.
have to make up for it at some point.
I think first date, whoever asks the person on a date should definitely pay for the
That
date.
is
Yeah.
that's
That's just how it should
my. I think you should
Yeah.
always offer
Yeah.
to split or
Because
like
it's polite.
it's
yeah,
It's
polite.
nice to do.
But I don't. If they say yes, I think that's kind of.
I think that's a turn. Yeah,
It's a big
huge
turn-off.
red flag. It's like if they ask you on a date, they should be the
Yeah.
ones kind of paying for it, because there's always going to be opportunity if you guys see each other again for like you guys to then switch
Right,
off.
I
or,
would pay the next
Yeah.
time, or right.
Like I used to do that.
I don't know. Everyone's different with that. Like that's such a
Yeah.
touchy thing, especially because like people are like, women should be
Yeah,
able
people
to
are
take-
like, it's sexist, but I just
No,
am
that's
like,
stupid, no.
I think it's just.
I don't
like,
think it matters
etiquette
the
in general.
gender at all. I think it's like if
Yeah.
I were to like initiate a date, I wouldn't feel weird paying for it.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, like, if a guy asked me to split the bill, I wouldn't like feel bad about myself or anything, but I just would be like, that's like,
You'd be like, this is the last time I'm seeing you.
Yeah.
This is it. That's the end.
I,
If a guy asks me
I
on a
would be
date
like,
and then
oh,
asks
Maybe
me
that
to
makes
split
us.
it,
Maybe that makes us shallow. I don't care.
I don't think it does. If a
No.
guy asked me on a date and then asked me if I would split it with
If
him, I'd be
somebody
like,
makes the plan, like,
yeah.
I'm not.
Like if I asked a guy on a
Yeah.
date and I planned the whole thing, and like I would be, I think I would totally pay for it. Like,
That's why I think
you know?
that first date should. I mean, in my opinion, should always just be drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
keep
not
it casual.
dinner.
Oh my
Because
god,
dinner
and
is
dinner
too
is
much of a
too
lock-in.
formal.
I've gone
Yeah.
on like first dinner dates, and I think it's just too much.
Yeah, it
And
is.
drinks
Yeah.
is good because also if it ends up you get 2 drinks, it's not
Yeah.
that expensive. Like
Mhm.
Exactly.
they're not like out so much money.
Well,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
also if it's bad, you can leave
True.
after one drink
Yeah.
and be like, oh.
Because if you go to drinks, it'll be like an hour
Dinner's
and
like
half,
a full
2 hours.
procession.
Yeah, dinner.
It's like
keeps
Whenever
it-
I end up going
Enticers.
to drinks, then they're like so much longer than I think that I'm gonna.
Oh, everybody does.
Because you
that.
make
Time
you
flies
make
when
out
you're.
with them on the bar.
Yeah, well,
Colby and I are going to guys. Colby and I are going to make a joint dating profile and.
Oh yeah, Katy, we
We
haven't
keep
done
saying-
that,
Threesomes?
but we have to. No.
Not a threesome.
Oh my God.
Adam. We keep saying
That's
we're
so
going to do
inappropriate.
this so we
Yeah,
can
we actually do need to do
go
that,
on double dates.
but we need more
Oh.
photos.
We need more pictures.
Oh, that's
together.
kind of fun. That's a
Alright,
good
can you take
idea.
one of us tonight? I think we need photos.
Yeah.
And then we can
Can
make
I
our
be
joint
in it,
date
though?
profile.
No, you have
And
to
then
take it.
we can let you guys know what happens when we go on these joint dates.
That'd be
Yes,
fun.
we can report
And
back.
Adam can go incognito.
I'm just gonna spy on them and take contact.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the video.
One of my big things with dating apps is I just get scared, like for my safety, more so.
There's a lot
like
of questions on here
I
that are
don't
how
know.
do you stay safe during
I don't know the person at all. Like you
Okay,
never.
but that's the point of the banter. Like you start learning a little bit
I
about
know,
them.
but
Hey,
it's like
Serial killers can have good
yeah.
banter, huh?
Ted Bundy was like my type.
He's my type too.
There are a lot of serial killers that got away with what they did because they looked a certain way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
People will trust you if you like. There's
And
science
like
to back that.
he could chat it up.
I think the safety thing, like just speaking to that quickly, I think especially living alone, I always let my friends know when I'm going on a
Yeah.
date and where I'm going.
Yeah.
And it sounds like obviously, but sometimes you forget. You're like,
We
oh,
also all have each other's locations.
Oh, yeah.
we have each other's
Yeah.
locations, but I always let
I
you guys
check
know
on everybody like all the time.
where I'm
Yeah.
going. Like, so you know, the other day I went on a date in Brooklyn, which is kind of far from me. So I'm like,
Yeah, and I was like tracking you the entire
Adam was
time.
tracking me the whole time. Like, you just let your friends know where
Yeah.
you're going.
What's up?
And if you need saving, one time I really needed, like, I just needed to get out of there, but I ended up just staying,
Oh my god.
and I was polite, and it was fine, but our good friend Shay was like, I'm gonna call you and pretend like I got hit by a cab, and then you can leave. I'm like,
Tell
Shay,
a little bit of
that
a
is
more realistic
the least
story.
believable story.
What are the stereotypes of guys in each neighborhood? Brooklyn.
Okay.
Not my type. That's
Yeah.
a stereotype.
Brooklyn's
Brooklyn-
like, that's like such a vague, Brooklyn has so many different.
I envision like artsy. Like
Artsy,
he has a
hipster.
guitar and a record player.
Probably lives in a really
Smokes
high
weed.
walk.
Stick and poke tattoos.
Yeah,
I
definitely
imagine
artist.
weed.
I imagine weed as well. And I
There's some
think
hot
Yeah.
guys that live out there, but
there actually
there
are.
are.
Yeah.
they're just not exactly my
I haven't
Yeah.
been to Brooklyn in so long.
I
I,
agree.
don't even know what the clientele is like over
No,
there.
I
The
don't know.
clientele.
I don't venture in those woods.
We do venture over there, Adam.
I haven't.
Come on.
Am I sounding
I feel like the
pretentious?
last time we went out before COVID,
Oh, we
Okay,
did.
that
We
was
did the birthday
over a
party.
year ago.
right, but that was a really a lot of great people live in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Brooklyn's sick.
I went on a date in
Park
Brooklyn last
Slope,
week.
Dumbo.
Yeah.
I don't really
Williamsburg.
love it.
I love Williamsburg as a whole.
So far.
It really is not that far.
It's really not.
Honestly, some parts of FIDE are further.
Williamsburg
Why are you
is.
gonna come for Friday like that?
So Adam lives
Yeah,
in FIDE.
Adam
I
lives
think
in
FIDE
FIDE.
guys. Okay, let's talk about that stereotype.
Friday is an
FIDE.
elite neighborhood.
Side-eye boys,
My type.
I think, are like fresh out of college
That is just not true.
with
at
a
all.
flex wall.
With a flex wall. I think guys that live in FIDE, like, they clearly are very devoted to their jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
They
think
could be
it's like
considered
heavy.
workaholics.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
They value living close to work.
guys wearing their suits around.
But also FIDE is super affordable, so it's people who really like
Right.
nice apartments
It
as
is
well.
affordable. You can get a really sick
Yeah.
place
Yeah.
there for pretty
Yeah,
cheap.
exactly.
So, but the flex wall part is hilarious.
It's horrible.
It's actually
Yeah,
pretty
that's
true.
my life and it's
Adam
horrible.
has a flex wall.
Yeah.
They probably don't even know what flex walls are. It's basically where you buy an apartment or rent an apartment that's like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, let's say.
Or
and then
like
put-
sometimes even a one
sometimes
bedroom, and
it
they
doesn't
can
matter
turn
if
it
they have
into a
bedrooms.
3-bedroom.
Yeah,
You
but
put
if
a
the
fake
living room
wall.
is big, you put a fake wall in the living room to split it in half and
Yeah.
make one of them
It's
a
like a
bedroom.
temporary wall. kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like the poor man's way of living in New York City,
But,
basically.
I mean-
most people do it. I've done it for 3
Yeah, a
years.
lot of people have
Yeah.
flex walls.
It's New York.
No
It's-
shade.
It's very
New York is
flex
so
wall.
expensive. No, you cannot shade because I've had it for 3 years. So.
We're not shading. We're not no shade.
Okay,
I've
so
never
getting
had a flex
defensive.
wall, but I had an apartment that you like had to walk horizontal. Like you couldn't walk horizontally. You had to like be sideways. West Village guys are hot.
They are
hot. So hot.
Can you find me one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. Any West
That's
Village,
my type.
any West Village gay guys on here?
West Village gays.
You know where I
West
am.
Village straight guys.
I keep telling her we gotta go to Christopher Street.
I will go in a heartbeat. I love West
Okay.
Village.
Yeah.
West Village
I-
guys are so like.
They definitely are like established in their career. They like
Yeah.
know
They know
what
good pizza.
they
There's all the
know-
best pizzas
All the best
over there.
foods
Yeah.
there. I think they like good food.
They
like
know
being
what's
in
going
walking distance to all the
on.
best places. Yeah, they have good jobs.
I mean, I think it's
West
more
Village
so-
expensive.
West Village is pretty like it's big on the restaurant culture over there. I
Yeah.
feel like it's less bars, it's more restaurants.
It's
Yeah, for
very
sure.
neighborhoody
Right.
too.
So neighborhoody.
which I
It's
love.
like the place you move to when you have a little
When
bit of
you have your
money
shit
in your
together.
late 20s. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. That's where everything's
Guys,
happening.
can
good
we get a
restaurants.
townhouse together at some point in the
Yes.
West Village?
I think
Of
it's
course they
guys. I
can.
think the only
Adam?
time that it's gonna work is now, so we gotta do it now.
Adam refuses.
I would
to
never leave
move.
Alex, but Alex can come live with us.
Yeah, he can, I guess, but like that would be kind of weird.
Okay.
You guys can bunk up.
Okay, deal.
You can get bunk beds together. You'll be in
Deal.
the same room.
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's West Village. So
Tribeca.
Tribeca.
That's a daddy.
Tribeca's where...
Tribeca's family oriented, but it's like wealthy families.
Yeah,
Like,
Tribeca's like a young family.
yeah, young
If
family, they have some money.
You have a wedding band on,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
So many kids. Tribeca's beautiful. I love
It's
the guys in Tribeca
yeah.
because they're all just the hottest dads ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
Tribeca's
yeah.
very nice.
Then we
Tribeca rich
have
dad.
Lower East Side.
Lower East Side, definitely fresh out of college.
Fresh out of college
Ex
for
frat
sure.
boy.
But yeah.
Ex-fratty, the guys.
They want to be where the party is.
They want to
which
be
is
where the
nice.
party is,
Yeah.
which
They value
is in
being
Lower East Side.
closer
To
to
going
where
out.
they're
To
the
going
bars.
They want to throw pre-games. They want
Yeah.
to go out.
Yeah.
That's their vibe.
They want to throw
and that's Lower
post
East
game,
Side.
more
Yeah.
importantly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, so we have
Yeah.
Lower East. What about East Village?
East Village.
East Village is kind of a mixed bag.
I
It
think,
is mixed.
Yeah, I think
There's
East
a
Village is
lot of
mixed.
young girls and a lot
Yeah.
of young guys, and then there's some people that could live in Brooklyn.
That's
Yeah.
true.
East
that
Village
live
is
in
like,
East
I feel like it's fun. People
I
who live
love
in
East
East Village
Village.
is
I
fun,
love,
yeah. I would never live there, but I think it's good for.
Okay, that's
fun.
how I talk about your neighborhood too. So like, we can't be offended when you say that.
Okay,
It's
what
just hard to
about
get to Subways.
what
but-
about Murray
It's not.
Hill? Let's
It's
talk about
Murray?
Hill.
Oh my God, Murray Hill's
Murray
fresh
Hill.
fresh out of college, investment banking, bro.
And
Those
he
are-
has a flex wall.
He also has a flex wall.
And he
100%.
has a sports jersey hanging on the wall as decor.
Or like a poster.
No,
of
Or a
LeBron.
Saturdays are for the boys barstool flag.
Yes.
Or his frat
Flag.
with memorabilia.
And there's definitely a white foldable
He
table.
has navy blue sheets.
Oh yeah, they have a beer pong table.
Navy blue
White
sheets.
foldable table up at all times.
Frat
never
cooler in the
collapse.
corner.
They have
Frat
like
cooler.
one pillow on their bed.
Dartboard on the wall,
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Kitchen is disgusting. The bathrooms are
is-
the worst thing you've ever seen in
Bathroom,
your
the
life.
toilet. I don't even want to talk about it.
Black
I don't
toilet.
want to talk about it.
Not good.
All right, we've had some bad experiences. We're
Yeah.
We're literally like,
I
hurry
just am
up.
like,
Real sucks.
don't go there.
No, we are
No.
strictly generalizing right now.
We're too far out of college.
We are
now.
being so judgy right now.
Okay, but if
Yeah.
anybody has a TikTok, they get New York City content.
Right, that's
it's
what they
always
say.
like the
all
Murray
That's what they
Hill.
say.
Murray Hill
Yeah.
slam.
Murray Hill's like a finance bro, fresh out of
Yeah.
college, like frat boy.
All right, what
basically.
about like Hell's Kitchen?
Gay?
Yeah,
I don't
used to
even
live
know
there.
anything about Hell's
I know
Kitchen
not a
except
single
for
person who
Katie's
lives in
old
Hell's
apartment.
Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen is a lot of families because there are some nice buildings up there.
But it's like up and coming, and it's
But
not. It
there's
hasn't
some-
come yet.
it's
There's a
up and
lot
coming.
of suspect activity up there, I feel
There-
like.
Citizen app is always popping around that area.
Stabbed, murdered.
Except, Katie, I do
Frozen.
miss that Italian restaurant that had like the pear
The little
brie
flatbreads.
thing. Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing was
Zaza?
so good.
No, that's
I don't
that's
even know what
Italy.
it was called.
That's literally in Italy.
But
Can
I went,
we go-
Pizza.
I went there one time
Pizza.
and it was
Oh,
very
I've been
good.
there.
It was so good.
Hell's Kitchen is just so out of the way. Like,
It's-
we have no.
It's very far from everything.
We-
I have no business going to
We
Hell's
don't
Kitchen.
operate above 23rd Street.
No,
I
we
always
don't.
say we only operate below 23rd Street.
We do.
I would
Yeah.
never move above 23rd
We
Street.
do. We do.
Yes.
Well, so I think the upper west side, upper east side.
That's
I'm
family.
So,
Families.
yeah.
Wealthy
and I'm
old money families.
But also, it's people our age that value having a lot of
Yeah,
space because
exactly.
you can get
For
a
very
bigger
cheap,
apartment
yeah,
for
for
You
less
can get
money.
a big building with a
But-
doorman.
Yeah, for very cheap.
A decent
But
price.
you then have to Uber and pay all the money to
Yeah.
Uber all the way downtown
Right.
to go out.
Right.
Right.
I mean, you can take the subway, but like there's certain times of night you're not going to take the subway back,
Right.
and it's a pretty expensive Uber to go that
Oh
far.
yeah, so
Yeah.
expensive.
Especially if we end up going like downtown to go out.
Yeah.
I know people who live on the Upper East Side and they like absolutely love it. I never venture up there.
I mean, it's right
So
at
I'm
Central
like-
Park. So
I'm
it's
just
so
incredibly
convenient.
unfamiliar with both
Yeah.
of those areas.
Yeah.
All right, guys, my camera died classically, so I just wanted to quickly end the video with us just saying bye to you and thank you for watching.
We had fun. Thanks,
We
guys.
probably offended some people with this video. Like, there's probably
I
some
hope
things
not.
we offended people with, but this is our true, honest opinion. It's
You
like,
also can't take anything we say too seriously. Like,
You
we like
can't.
making
We're
jokes.
we're
jokesters.
really, really sarcastic, but also we just want you guys to know what we know. So,
Exactly.
I like
Anyway.
hidden.
New York
Colbie,
City
where
content
are
is
you?
good content.
all right,
Bye.
guys, thank you so much for watching.
Love ya.
Talk to you later.
Bye.